All right, Bones, thanks for stopping by at least. Oh, this is the wrong screen. That's the right screen. This is the one we want. We got to make sure the Elgato is on. And above this, nobody minds if the game is still on in the background, right? I think we're going to at least change the category so we have a chapter break. To this. And give our controller a chance to charge as well. Ugh. It's reading comics. There's a Japanese artist I follow. There's four coma. Is it coma or comma? Strips of Apex Legends characters. Sable's music goes well with D2R. What am I looking at here? Oh, okay. Oh, so before we do anything here, I wanted to show you something. Because now Procreate lets you color on 3D objects. So messing around with that one, obviously that's not very good. But then I was also like, not very happy with this, but I was gonna have like a Face Girl deck skateboard, which is perfect for me because it goes full circle, because Face Girl got her start being a character in a Tony Hawk game. Yeah, it's a really good comic. I'm always like, every time a new character is introduced in Apex Legends, I immediately want to go see how that artist interprets that character. Because I love the way that they do Gibraltar, and I love the way that they do Bloodhounds. Like, they find something that isn't necessarily reflective of the way that character is in the game, but has given that character a personality that is like really charming. Okay, so we're gonna, I guess we'll do this under the art stream category because it makes sense. I know that there's still like a Jessica Rabbit doodle request that I've yet to do, but we'll save that for another time because this is all a special time today. First, we're going to get rid of this one, I think. We're going to continue to just draw on squares. I think maybe if we go in the back here, yeah, there's some previous requests, not necessarily of old streams. Maybe, oh yeah, there you go. Some previous ones here from last year, like the Donald Trump and the Leon Kennedy and Bees and Gazilla and Len enjoying a pizza. Where's crypto flipping Bergs? Okay. Oh, so this, okay, here's a picture of Lark. And I've been playing Knockout City because it's free on PlayStation Plus this month. And it's honestly not that bad of a game. And there is a way to make a Face Girl character right now. And I unlocked a hairstyle where I can kind of do that. But the outfit is not quite there. So I made a Lark-ish looking character in that game anyway. So we're gonna stop babbling on here and we're gonna get our first request out of the way, which I believe is Aussie's. And he wants Ash from Apex and Ash from Pokemon having a stare down. All right. Okay. A simple and humble request. Yes, simple. I'll try my best to keep it simple. I mean, Ash is kind of a pretty simple design, I think, for the most part. We'll use the sketch pencil here first. I don't know if Geist is still here, but I have to ask him since he has been using Procreate. What he likes about it, including the brushes. Which ones has he gravitated towards? I'm always curious about stuff like that. Because I've definitely found my favorite brush that I absolutely love using now. After many months of trial and error and seeing what I like, I've definitely gravitated towards the one that fits me perfectly. This is gonna be, maybe I should actually get something a little bit more full body for me to work off of here, which I thought this was. No, I just want to see the picture. Just let me see the picture. Open image. Oh, that's so tiny. Be SOL a little bit. I like that she's got a little rat friend. We'll just have to do this, yes. I think it's funny that she's got a little rat friend on her now. We're going to keep this simple, so we're not going to do too much detail, but we get the gist. These are doodles, after all. These are not important, impressive pieces of art. There's another guy. There's a thread on Giant Bomb of all the other people that are participating in the Extra Life right now, and I think there's a dude a couple posts ahead of me that is also doing a art request by donation kind of thing, and I suspect he's probably a better artist than I am. Because I have a feeling that people who say this is the specific amount of money that you have to donate in order to do a thing means that they probably put a lot of time and care into their artwork, so they want to make it more meaningful by saying this is the set amount that you have to donate. Me, I'm just gung-ho all the fucking time. I gotta stop swearing, it's for the kids. Thank you, I appreciate that. I definitely know my style. I've grown to love my style for many years, and I absolutely love the way I draw things. I've achieved bragging rights. I passed the $200 milestone. funny how that... What? I gotta see. Let me see. Clearly something happened. But I feel like they gave me the wrong donation. Oh my gosh. $50 anonymous donor. Thank you to whoever donated. If you out yourself in the chat, you can make a doodle request. Unless, if I click on your name, no, you did not. You're welcome. It was you, Lettuce. Feel free to make a request in the Twitch chat and I will draw it. Now is the time. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. This is why I ask about outing yourself so we can get that doodle request going. A kawaii, a kawaii octopus. Okay. Sounds good. All right. This is a bit rough. I also like the funny thing about Ash's design is that she's got like the zip up, what looks like a latex hoodie or whatever, waterproof hoodie of some kind, and it just goes all the way down her body like that. I find that very funny. And it was Ash from Apex Legends and Ash Ketchum. Staring each other down. We're gonna go with classic Ash, because I know his design has changed in quite some time. And I know he's also like super short. We should make him a little bit shorter than this, actually. Let's make him like around there. He's a little boy, after all. Oh, it does that. Classic Ash for sure. What an asshole. You ever seen a jacket like that out in the wild? Where it looks like it's a varsity jacket, but it's got the short sleeves. I don't think I ever seen anything like that ever in my lifetime. I also like that he tucks in his t-shirt. He's such a nerd. Sorry, Ash. I didn't mean to make fun of you. It's rude. He's a kid. There's a lot of kids out there. Used to do that when I was a kid. I never was comfortable with doing that. I just didn't like anything going on the other side of my pants. That's why my shirts were always loose, even when it came to uniforms like that. I could never tuck in my shirt. Like, even at work now, I can't do that. It's probably better for me to tuck in my shirt, because then that way nothing rides up because I'm wearing my apron and I move around a lot. But I can't do it. It never feels right to me. Inking, drawing. Okay. So on the subject of, I don't know, guys probably did go away, but when I wanted to talk about brushes that I feel comfortable with when using this program, and it is Blackburn, there's something about the way it looks. Oh, okay. Well, that's what we're doing. That reminds me of a very specific look from my childhood, I guess is the way to put it. These aren't very anime eyes, but they'll do. I like that expression he's making. That's really good. Well, how else would you react to a killer robot lady standing in front of you? I would also be Ash in this position. And he's got his, like, Wayne's World hair almost. It's like looking into a mirror. Exactly. Exactly. This is Team Rocket's new plan to getting Pikachu away from Ash, is that they just hire Ash. And she won't even capture Pikachu. She'll just kill Ash. The lady inside her might have a problem, but Ash on the outside is ruthless. I'm Ash Ketchum from King's Canyon. I'm trying my best to sound like a little boy. Or wait, is it a little bit more raspy? Like, I don't know about that, Pikachu. I'd get away from her. I can't do a high-pitched voice, so I apologize in advance. What would Ash's Pokemon team be? Like Ash from Apex? Oh. Cypher? It's gotta be one of them, right? Isn't that like the bug thing with like the slashy arms? Scyther, yeah, Scyther. That's the only one that I can come up with. So her eyes are black, save for a little dot. My game complete time in Sable is going to be very long. Okay, this is. It's funny. I've drawn hoodies before, but never with the hoodie up. So this feels very weird to me. She's got some scars on her face. This is another, well, I mean, technically it doesn't mean anything because this is a mask. It's cool, it's interesting from my frame of mind. Ash has a kind of a hexadecimal thing going on with her face. You know who I'm talking about from the cartoon reboots. Hexadecimal, I don't know if she started out with the crack on her mask or, because I know she at some point did. And it's just got that look to it. Feel like she would have a crowbat too. Oh yeah, she gets it later. Because what was it that caused her to actually have proper facial expressions? Because she was the type of character that they would do the thing, like put something in the way of her face and then it changes her expression to make it look really interesting. But then at some point, she was able to actually emote. I think she clashes with either Bob or Megabyte. I feel like that's probably a Megabyte thing, if I had to guess. It's just always swapping masks. Ah, yes, yes. I wasn't sure if she was like swapping the mask or it was just a delayed reaction and they were being cute with it by always just like moving something in the way in time. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is probably also a question for Deuce. He might know better than I would. Sometimes she moves her hand over, sometimes the screen just cuts away and changes her face. I see. I don't remember much about that cartoon. Apparently. Okay, we'll do this. And she's got some of this, and my favorite thing about Ash in Apex Legends is that she pretty much has the same identical walk cycle that Loba has. So she's essentially a sexy robot lady. I put her hand there, unfortunately, but we're gonna have her sword. And I'm imagining where it is, and it's right there. Not as sexy as Path. Oh yeah, Pathfinder is the sexiest one in the game. Let's be honest. Let's be real here. All right. That's not bad. She's got some wires. We'll give him a little ... because he would be so uncomfortable with this situation. Let's color it in a bit. We're not gonna go too crazy with the details here, but we're gonna do some stuff at least. Oops. We gotta make sure that we're on the right layer. I know that there's like more color going on, but one thing I was definitely not efficient with last year is because I had a lot of doodles to get through. So we're gonna try and like manage our time a little bit better. So if these end up being a little bit more sloppier than normal, I apologize. But it's for the kids. I think it's that. Yeah, there we go. That color for this part. That's not that accurate, but who cares? These. Then there. And this is like a teal. Hey, Drift King, how's it going? Thank you for joining us on our 24-hour live stream for the children's. The chillins. Based on her looks only, that's all I know. I think Scyther and Crobat would work for sure. Zorak 2, Kling Clang 2, Rotom yes. This is hilarious. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh, we're pretty good. We had a little bit of a rough start this morning. I think people who jumped into the stream early could see that I was struggling to stay awake a little bit because I'm running on, mind you, to those that have just entered and have not heard it yet, I'm running on pretty much 2.5 hours of sleep right now because I did not get a very good rest last night. I have this problem wherein I anticipate an event coming up, and I guess I'm just so excited about it that I cannot get a good night's rest. That's just how it is sometimes, you know? It can't be helped. This is a silver part over there. That actually looks pretty good, considering that this is quick. And those, and this, and that. And we should probably just do that for fun. That there. Rotom gun. And now Ash. Ash Ketchum. Why is that too short? Sometimes I can never really tell the size of these things. Whoa. And he's got green fingerless gloves. Oh, that's a little bit messy. Wah. And it's like a dark green symbol, I think. And red. This little boy is about to be murdered by a sexy robot. Oh, and have Pikachu's ears popping up behind them? Popping up in between them. Oh, right. Okay. Sure. I'll even do that. And also, oh shoot, did I? Yeah, I did. That there. So we do things in layers now, man. Nani? Beautiful. Oh. We are going to save this. So all the pictures that I'm doodling. Good doodle bond, thank you. You're welcome. All the pictures that I'm doodling are going to be all shared not only on my Twitter account, but also my Discord channel and the art and comics section. I'm probably going to be posting things there one at a time as well. But I have to be right back for a second. There is something I must do. I'll be quick. Oh, okay. Oh, did it? Did I accidentally not mute my microphone? Say something if you guys can hear me. I have to reiterate again for those that at least there's still a 69 in the sum total there. So that's good. I can hear you. Okay. For those that have just got in here or lurking or just like popped in, said a couple of words and aren't sure yet, the reason why we are doing these doodles is because every donation that you make gets you a doodle request. There is a text field that you can type while you're making the donation on the Extra Life page, or if you do not do it there, you can always just mention it in the Twitch chat over there as you are making requests, and I'll take a note of that. But that is the thing that gets you the doodle as to what we are doing right now. And that was Aussie's request with Ash and Ash staring each other down, and I believe the next one is Deucenage, who is requesting I draw him like the way I used to draw him in high school, which is going to be fun for you guys because we know each other since high school, and I liked drawing different interpretations of my friends at the time. And I don't know why, but this one just kind of stuck with me, of giving him robot legs. And also he had a hoodie. He kind of got lucky with the hoodie. You would have to say the story of how it happened. But he has a hoodie that's like, I'm pretty sure it was just dangerous and there was the D there, but it was like the word dangerous above the letter D. So it was like a thing to call him Dangerous D. And his name is Dustin. So it all fit perfectly, and it was very funny and cute, I guess. You can look back on it and say like, oh, that was pretty cute. But at the time we're like, that's actually a really cool hoodie, man. It's like, I don't have hoodies like that. Big stretch. Good morning, bees. How's it going? How was your nap? Maybe we'll like give them a thumbs up or something like that. Bees hath awakened. Oh, actually, you know what? We gotta hold on. We gotta make sure that we get the legs in there. I got a bad habit of not drawing full body pictures of people. It's a bad habit, guys. Trust me. Okay, we'll bring it a little bit up here. That. Now we're gonna like quickly do a rough sketch of the body. That. Thumbs up. Awoke to my husband having made breakfast, so you know, pretty good. Oh, nice. I got myself a bunch of, the name escapes me, but basically pastries from work on my way out. And some of them are good, some of them not so much. Because as I was paying at the self-checkout, I'm doing it again, aren't I? It's still not, fine, whatever. We'll just do this. We'll give them the, this is the problem with doing the, maybe we can expand the canvas a little bit. Crop and resize. We'll do this. There we go. Done. Ah, shit! Wah! As I was paying for it at the self-checkout, I dropped the box. And some of them fell out on the floor. And the only one that noticed was this child walking by. And I was really embarrassed. And I didn't want to be all like, oh, my pastries. So I just like quietly put them back into the box and then put them in the bag and paid for them and left. I get embarrassed when I drop things because I drop things all the time. I've become such a klutz in my older days. So yeah, I used to draw my friend Deuce here with Mega Man legs, basically. And little, things in the back here, wires. Again, I couldn't tell you why I did it. It just seems like something that fit. I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, they are fine. They're just a little bit smudged. Because I hastily put them into the bag. Like, I didn't give myself enough time to just put them back into the box, into the bag. I just threw them in the bag. And then I realized that they were still in the bag part of the bag and not in the box in the bag. Are you following? So they're like a little bit smushed. Just a little bit smushed. Give him a smirk. And I'll try and match him with his modern day hair color, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it's more of a magenta this time around. You recently dyed your hair, right? I always figured it was so I could keep up with all you fast walkers. You know, that might be it. Sorry, the laugh was very loud. You might be right. You might be onto something. I went orange for October. Oh, nice. You're staying thematic. So are you telling me that once Christmas rolls around, are you gonna do like a green and red combination? How often do you dye your hair these days? I feel like every time I've seen you, it's been a different color. Then again, I only see you like once every 6 months. We gotta, you, me, and Tyler have to get together for, what are we gonna do first? Are we gonna do Dune or Eternals? No, the thought did cross my mind, but I still have more orange to go through. Okay. Every few months. All right. So, like, just for the sake of it then, we'll give you an orange hair color. God, I miss that hoodie. Yeah, it's a shame you don't have it anymore. It was a good hoodie. Or maybe you still have it. I don't know. Maybe it's like under some boxes somewhere. It's been a while since I've seen it, is all I'm saying. So, yeah. Wore it out. Oh, see, that's the problem. It was such a good hoodie. You wore it all the time. That's the problem. When an item of clothing is so good that you feel defines you as a person, you end up wearing it out. I definitely had that with more than a couple of pieces of clothing. Because there used to be a brown zip-up sweater that I used to have. This was around the time that I was attending VFS, and then it just like opened up more and more on one of the shoulders, and then I had to like throw it away. No, because I cut the Dangerous D logo off thinking I might put it on another one. Oh, but you still have the logo then? You're just waiting for the right time to use it? Maybe? Look, guys, all I'm saying is the hoodie was great because of the logo. And it also just looked like a very comfortable hoodie at the same time. Got that sand store satisfaction. There we go. All right, now the color layer. Get the so that's pretty orange-y. We gotta make sure that we're. I mean, it's probably not accurate to what your hair color looks like, but we'll go with this because it's orange. You're a cartoon. It works. And I do remember that the hoodie was a darkish gray. With that. It was what I wanted it to look like. Maybe after the first shower it faded to this. Maybe. Then after the third shower I started calling it orange creamsicle. I guess there's something to be said about going to a hair salon and getting it done as opposed to doing it yourself, because it probably fades out faster with a lot of the store-bought stuff. Because when you're at a hair salon, you sit there for like, what, 4 hours? Waiting for all the colors to be right. Quality of the dye you buy matters, yes. I want to say, it would like probably look closer to that. So we'll just do it that way, I think. I feel like there was a planet on that logo too, but there's no room for that. This spray, I've got smoky mauve in my hair right now. that's faded only a little bit, and it's been a month. I'm kind of over it. This brand fades faster than the previous ones, and even when the Joico colors faded, they still look good for longer than this orange. Oh yeah, Joico is the best. And Pravana. This, like there, I think. I'll check it out. Pravana, Joico's orange wasn't as bright as I wanted. I like this. These are the kind of things that I enjoy. I don't necessarily have to read every comment. I feel like I should probably only read comments that are directed towards me, because you guys are having a pleasant conversation about hair dye. Unless you want me to be text-to-speech, then I'll gladly do it. All right, do this. I think we're gonna go that way. And I asked Rourke yesterday how much I would have to donate to get you guys to wrestle on stream, and he said $1,000. I would have to imagine it would have to be an ungodly amount of money that you would not feel comfortable in spending. Is all I'm saying. That you would not feel comfortable in spending is what I would say. 'Cause I don't think I would wrestle. But if you gave me lots of money for it, then maybe. It reminds me of this tweet that I saw recently. I said I'd ask Bon. Yeah, I think if it were up to me, it would have to be more than $1,000. It reminds me of this tweet that I actually saw a couple of days ago, where a woman tweeted out, for $1 billion, like men, for $1 billion, would you suck a guy's dick? And then somebody like quote tweeted that saying, "It's $1 billion." I'm like, I'm sitting there going like, yeah, for $1 billion, sure. Sorry if that spiked the microphone, but it was just that funny. I did also say it'd be weird, two passive guys awkwardly not knowing how to wrestle, probably not worth. But yeah, $1 billion? Yeah, $1 billion. Sure, I'd do that for $1 billion. You kidding me? That's $1 billion. I would turn it into a slow motion, gentle slap fight. I'm trying to remember what the color I actually had it at all those years ago. I don't think that actually works, so I think we'll just go with the gold stuff. We don't need to have any red. This looks fine like this, I think. Oh no! Now there's going to be like little traces of red in those legs, but that's okay. It'd be like a bad paint job, but it looks good. I don't know if you've ever done a color version. To be honest, yeah. For the longest time, I could never really color my pictures because I just hated the way color looks. But I think that works. That looks good. It's a classy, older Doosenage, still with his robotic legs, his robotic Mega Man legs. That's a good one. I like the way that looks. But anyway, I still can't seem to get Extra Life to work, so it's all rhetorical anyway. That's weird. It's weird that it's not working for you this year, considering it worked for you last year. Here's the thing. When thinking of like different ways to get people in on the donating thing, remember how last year I said if people sub to me, I would match the subtotal and donate that money? Considering what happened on my birthday, I have to decline doing that this year because I don't have that kind of money if that happened to me again. Unfortunately. You're gonna save that image. I think I donated to another Canadian streamer recently. I think I donated to another Canadian streamer recently too. Huh. Maybe it's barring you because it's thinking about your account and is not sure. I also do not have that kind of money. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I know Doug does. Because Doug has a nice job. Okay. What was our next... How long have we been streaming? Has this been an hour or over an hour with the art? I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, our next donation was from MP Geist. And he requested Solaire? Praising the sun, right? Let me just... Yeah, Solaire praising the sun is what he... Solaire praising the sun. So let's just bring that up, because I forget what Solaire even looks like. He just looks like a knight. A random ass knight. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. He's flapping his wings. Peppermint. We'll do this. We'll get his legs. And like I said, I'll say it again after I finished Doosenage's doodle there, is that all of the drawings I make will either be posted, well, not either be, they'll both be posted on my Discord and my Twitter after all of this stuff is said and done. Just got this and that. How come the okay. I gave him a butt. I don't know why. And I just did. He's got those. I'll do that stuff later. In the Inkler. Recent Blackburn. That. Our current total is $219.69. Thank you to everybody that has donated so far. We're almost halfway to the goal. We're almost halfway to getting me to play Undertale on stream. Wouldn't that be a sight? Late to the party? While everybody is playing Deltarune, I'll be sitting here playing Undertale for the first time. Assuming we even reach the goal. If we don't reach the goal this year, we'll just have to wait till next year. That's how long I'm willing to wait. Oops. Wait, how do we do that? So the goal to get me to play Undertale is to donate up to $500. Because we did a little bit over $500 last year, so I figured if we just did $500 again this year, that might be pretty easy to do. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. It's supposed to be like his outfit here is a little bit disheveled, but it just looks like he's got random lumps on his body. He should probably get them looked at. They're probably cancerous. I mean, in the world of Dark Souls, they're probably cancerous. He loved the sun a little too hard, exactly. You don't really want to stay out in the sun that long, because you could get cancer, and that would be bad. I mean, he's under his armor for so long. The moment he takes it off, the sun will just eat him alive. That's supposed to be chainmail. And it just looks like stitchings, etchings. Etchings, that's the word I'm looking for. I have to admit, I'm really just like looking at somebody else's drawing when putting this together, so I feel like I'm tracing a little bit. But there's only so many ways you could do the praise the sun pose, because it's all essentially the same thing. He just does the one pose. That's all it is. I know I feel dirty, but I shouldn't. We're all drawing the same thing. Michael, you have 13 notifications on Facebook. Why do I have 13 notifications on Facebook? I do not. This thing is lying to me. Facebook, you're not cool. Nobody likes you. Go home. You're not meta. See that thing going around that Facebook says they're no longer working on facial recognition software? But as Meta, they're working on facial recognition software? And that and something else I posted to the Discord. There's one company going out and saying that they're not going to sell the name Meta to Facebook because it's not enough money for what it's worth. And their lawyers are Facebook's lawyers are harassing them. And then there's also another company out there called Meta PC, which are like PC manufacturers that are also like, yay, we have the name Meta as well, you guys. Now that's a good Solaire. Thanks. I hope that company never sells. I hope so too. Everybody's got to stick it to Facebook because, man, what a bunch of tone-deaf weirdos. It's not green enough. It's got to be greener. There you go. And it is a orangish feather? I don't know. It's orange now, that's for sure. I hope so, 3. Oh, let's color his hands. That's a good Solaire. Geist. I don't know if you're still here, but here's your drawing. You can barely see it. It looks a little peachy colored. All right. And our last doodle before we go on, I'm pretty sure that this is our last doodle before we play more game, is a kawaii octopus. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, do that. Here we go. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Trust me, guys, this is going to be great. Let's see, Rorik, what was the name of my girl in Deltarune? Susie sounds familiar. Oh wait, we'll just do that. We'll do this, bring it down. There. There, it's a cute octopus. A kawaii octopus. Very good. Very good. Very adorable. It's heckin' adorable. It's very good. Excellent. Glad you like it. PNG, gonna save. There we go. Is there 4? Adorable. There they go. Our 4 doodles so far. Ash and Ash staring each other down. Deucenage is the way I used to draw them when we were in high school. Solaire praising the sun. And a kawaii octopus. Now! Oh, didn't mean to do that. Waluigi did that. Now that